What's up, guys? So is everybody ready to get this Tuesday night rolling? So I hope so because my tails are dragging. I hope y'all are ready to have some fun. This downsizing ain't for the weak, that's for sure. So what about it, Simple Life Big Adventures?
Hello.
Hi. We're glad we're not downsizing yet.
Man, it's been a chore. I watched everybody out there and it looked easy. I don't think they videoed it though. Tammy threatened to video me during a window this morning, and I said, nah, I don't think so. We might have to bleep out too much. But let's see who's in the house here. Rhonda D was first. Aaron Jemison. RV reviewed by the Air Force guy, Mr. Paul. Paul, I love that you shared that on Facebook today, and I shared it. I don't know if you've seen how I shared it, but it got a lot of attention. I appreciate you sharing that. Aaron Jemison, Nettie. Let's go down. RV weekends. Weekend RVing. Nursing our travel bug. Now I got to go over and grab the other monitor here because, you know, StreamYard got to do its thing. Always got to have two monitors going. Let me start at the bottom now that I started at the top. Meemaw Matters. Kenneth Oakes, RV traveling MIA researcher. Van Vita, by the way, we'll have on the show in a few days. Wandering Wayward Soul. Matter of fact, Thursday we'll have Van Vita on the morning show. Mary Jones, Happy Place Camping. Bob's Adventure, and Jerry Holly. Y'all need to hook up. Jerry Holly needs some bot help. He needs this set up. Griswold Family Vacation, Shanna Craft. Let's see. I think Avenger RV Adventure. Full Time Dream, Thrifty Angler. A little bit crazy. Wandering Wayward Soul. I think I done said hi to them. Purple Tube. Simple Life Big Adventure. They're in the house and in the house. Rayleigh Creative Travel. I think I done got them. Nursing our travel bug. All right. I think I got everybody. Lynn the Okie. There's Lynn. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I tried to get everybody. We got 28 in the house. Man. So, shipped out a bunch of stuff today. So, if you won something over the weekend, you'll get it in a few days, depending on what part of the country you're in. So, I'm going to throw out a couple of rules right quick. They're in the robot, in the bot, so you'll see them about every 6 minutes. But we have new wheel rules. The new wheel rule is when I say comment, you have to comment if you want to be on the wheel. You have 1 minute to do it. And yes, we do run a stopwatch. In 1 minute, I copy and paste. I do not add. So whatever the computer picks up, it picks up. So you better make a comment. Also, we have a 1 entry per household rule. So that a little controversial, but we thought that's the only way to make it fair. We had some families that had a lot of channels, and we want it to be fair per household. So, got that out of the way. Let me see. What else? What other rule do we have? You got to do within a minute. You got to comment. 1 entry per household. Oh, be adults. Abide by the rules. Let's have fun. All right. I'm done with all that. Let's go over the list for the rest of the week. So tomorrow will be what? Felix Wednesday.
Yes.
So
Wednesday.
Tomorrow morning we'll have Anna Peterson, which is the daughter to Living Light RV. And she also runs GraceArtistry.com. She's going to be our guest in the morning. We're going to talk to her just about life in general, about her mom and dad, I'm sure. And she's fixing to move to Africa, I think, for a couple of years. Wow. And I've been there and done that, so we want to see what she thinks about that. Thursday, we got Van Vita. Friday, we got Hitch Up and Tow. Monday, we got See Our View. And then Tuesday night, we'll have Artist on the Road. And just today, we added August 5th, which is Wednesday, we're going to have Little Fish in the Kitchen. If it says kitchen, it's got to be awesome. So I'm all about it. I mean, food and coffee, and you have my undivided attention. So I think I got all that out of the way. Let's see. That's all I need to know. That's all y'all need to know, I think. I may or may not be here Tuesday morning, August 4th. Supposed to have a bus meeting. There's a lot of stuff going on in the state of Alabama right now. That may or may not happen, but I'll keep y'all updated. So I got to go back to school and drive the bus. Hope we get to go back to school so I can drive the bus. So I get paid whether we go or not, but still, I'd rather we go back. The world goes back to work when school goes back. So anyway, so we got Miss Nettie's top right-hand corner. We got Miss Felix down below her. If y'all get out of line, y'all got to deal with them. That's all I got to say. That's all of our awesome odds in the chat. So we run bots. Our bots try to make it easier on our mods and our producers. So just read what the bots have to say. Once you've read it, just ignore them. They'll go right on by you. So before I forget, I need everybody that don't have Truvaduo to go get Truvaduo and add them to your list right now. I mean, before we do anything else, Truvaduo is as close to 1,000 as they've ever been. They're at 977. Let me pull them up. See if I can pull them up right quick. And we want to see, before this show is over, I would really love to see them break 1,000. So they're at 977.
Wow, that's really close.
Before this show is over, guys, I don't care if you got to add it to your community tab. I don't care if you got to share it out. I don't care what you got to do. Truvaduo has been good to nearly every channel in this chat. They visit, they play music. They even make special videos for their best friends. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say. And that video just happens to be on our community tab. So if y'all want to see the video that Truvaduo done for us, go check it out. If you want to see the Nettie Nim's clip of the big video that was done, she shared that with me, and that was awesome as well. And if anybody else has got a clip in there that they made, feel free to put it on YouTube, and I'll put it in my community tab. So let's see. But everybody right now, go get Truvaduo. That'd be awesome. And we got Happy Place Camping and Nettie Nim and all of them running the link. All right, Truvaduo. Keep us informed as it goes up. It should go up. There's a lot of people in here that don't know you guys. So, all right, Simple Life, Big Adventure.
Hey, y'all.
We got a lot in common.
Well, Tennessee and Alabama, we're close.
Well, other than Alabama loves to hate Tennessee. We get that out of the way right now. That's just a football thing between the two states. It's nothing personal. So, it seems like when Tennessee gets on a run, it's like a 20-year run. Then if Alabama gets on a run, it's a 20-year run. So they love to hate each other. So, but anyway, so y'all are in Tennessee, right?
Yes, Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee. Okay, y'all not far from me.
Not far at all.
Yeah, so y'all probably kayaked where I have kayaked, DeSoto State Park.
We haven't been there yet.
Oh my God.
It is in my notebook, but we haven't been there yet.
Wait a minute. So some of these people probably don't know. Now, tell us your names.
I'm Melinda.
I'm Scotty.
Is that Ty?
I'm Scotty.
Scotty, okay. I can't hear you. And so,
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Are we coming through good here?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay.
All right, so y'all are Middle Tennessee. Y'all have never been to DeSoto State Park. You got to go. I'm going to, if we get our house downsized and we get moved, I'm going to try to have a meetup at DeSoto State Park.
Oh, yeah.
The problem with that is they stay booked. So we may have to have a meetup somewhere else. The problem is if you're not camping at DeSoto State Park, they charge you $4 a carload to go kayak.
Right.
Which is no big deal. I got a big truck that can haul a bunch of kayaks.
We have Big Toe. We can fill Big Toe up.
Yeah. So we will we'll work something out, but I am wanting to have a meetup here in North Alabama before long. So y'all have to stay up to date on that. We'd love to have y'all here. So for those out here that don't know you guys, tell us who you are and what the channel is all about and how it got started.
That could be a long story. We'll cut it
an hour
short.
and a half.
I'm Melinda, and this is Scotty.
And we're full-time, we're full-time employees at Bridgestone. We hope to retire here in about 5 years, or maybe 6. When we turn 55, we hope to go full-time RVing at that point. But until then, we're just going to explore our local area and try to go on vacation as often as we can and put out videos about our adventures.
Right. Our channel is kind of, we love the RV life. We love everything about the RV life, but we like to show everybody what they can do when they get to a destination. What is there? That's kind of what we like to show.
So, what kind of RV do you guys have?
Well, we've kind of got 2.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
We've got a 16-foot camper that we tow with a small SUV, and we've been using that for years. But we decided we want to make things even more simpler. We bought a passenger van, and that's what we call Big Toe. It's our passenger van, and it happens to be bigger and more powerful than our SUV. We actually pull our camper with our van if we want to. But it's just so convenient. We've just recently put up a video of our bed.
The bed. We're building it out to be the camper.
Yeah.
I get you. So y'all gonna have y'all gonna be van lifing.
Yes.
Basically, so. Yes. Yes.
But now I hope that now this is a minivan.
No. It's a Ford Transit.
Okay, I gotta go watch the video.
Yes.
So Ford Transit, full size.
It's yes. It's big enough for me to stand up in, actually.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
And it's got windows all around it, so you can see everything around you. Very nice to drive.
And it came with 200 seats or something in it, right?
It was about 201. It was 201.
Oh man!
We also did a video on the seat removal of the out of the passenger van, which has done very well.
So, now do y'all think that y'all can full time? By the way, everybody, we're at 984 with Truva Duo.
Wow! So, yeah.
Let's keep rocking and rolling because I don't want to end the night till they break 1,000. So y'all are y'all thinking the van's going to be van life full time? Or y'all want to put your toes in the water?
That's what we're doing.
We have recently tested it out. We went up to Michigan during the 4th of July shutdown, and we spent a week up in Michigan, and we spend most of our time outdoors, and the van is strictly just to sleep in.
That sounds cool. So do y'all know Johnny's journey?
Yes.
We do follow Johnny.
Yep.
Her new Sprinter is going to be amazing.
Yep. And she loves helping people. So I'm sure if you run into any problem, that's a weekend trip up there, and Johnny could probably help you figure it out. And if Johnny don't know how it's supposed to be done, Kelly will tell her.
Right.
Johnny says Kelly is the researcher and Johnny's the backbone.
Well, I commented on Johnny's most recent video where they were doing the build, and I said, well, I thought ours was a van build, but ours is just adding stuff in. Hers is actually a build.
Right.
She is awesome. She can do anything. Just give her a power tool and she can build it out.
Yeah, she is amazing. That's for sure. I told her that when I first started watching her channel, I just felt so small. I mean, she built a sliding truck box in the back of her bed. She didn't go buy one.
Right.
She built it. You know, she just next thing you know, she's gonna be out there with an axe in the woods, cutting something down and cutting it into lumber and blacksmithing the steel and making all this stuff from scratch. So, so what got y'all to thinking full time? I mean, I know you enjoy it. There's a big difference in weekending.
Yes.
Full time. And so what shifted y'all's idea? Was that a
All Royal. I'll let you explain All Royal.
Well, we did a trip to Michigan about 5 years ago, I guess. We went to Isle Royale National Park in the middle of Lake Superior, and we hiked from one end to the other to Isle Royale, on Isle Royale. We ran into a couple that had a YouTube channel. We had never thought of YouTube. You know, we used it as a search engine, is what we used YouTube for. And they had quit their corporate jobs at 41. I think they were 41, and they were full-time traveling in their A class. So that was really the beginning of thinking that this might be a lifestyle for us. You know, this might be something we're interested in. And then in 2017, we went to Iceland and we rented a camper van in Iceland, just a little bitty Nissan NV200, just a small van.
That had to have been cool. I have flown near Iceland.
Yeah.
I've never been in Iceland.
Well, we drove the ring road all the way around Iceland in this little camper van, just finding campsites along the way, and that was it for us. We knew we had to start making our way to get to this lifestyle.
So how did you know where to go? Like you're in foreign land. Do they drive on the wrong side of the road as well?
No, they drive on the same side of the road as we do. And I was very intimidated at first. We flew into Reykjavik. We got our camper van right there at the airport, and we just had no instructions or anything. They just gave us a van and we took off, and I was very intimidated, but it's easier to drive around there than it is here in the States even.
So did you know a lot? You knew ahead of time you were going to be getting a camper van before you left, I guess.
Yes.
So you had all that prearranged.
I had all of that prearranged, and we had ordered a map that was delivered to us, and we studied the map and decided basic areas of where we would be stopping each night.
Every little town has like a little field that you could pull into.
Just it's dry camping is what it is. You're just pulling into someone's field.
or like a city park that has like a field that you just park at, and most of them had bathrooms. That's about all. Just a place to park, basically, is all it was.
Man, y'all blow me away. I'm thinking, how cool is this?
And we didn't know anything about videoing. We was experienced at making videos, so we didn't catch any of that on
video. We get to go back and do it again.
Well, it was our plan. It was our plan to go back this September. At the beginning of the year, that was our goal. We took vacation in September. It's going to Iceland again and just going to catch it on video. But with all this virus stuff going on,
travel is out right now.
Yeah.
So Kenneth Oakes has got a question. He wants to know how far you guys are. He lives in Kingsport, Tennessee.
We're Manchester, Tennessee. We're right in the middle of
Nashville and Chattanooga.
Right on Manchester.
My mom used to live and work in Winchester, Tennessee.
I was born in Winchester.
Yeah. So my wife is from Skyline, High Top, Alabama. Skyline.
That's on the mountain,
Yeah.
Right.
That's where all my family is from.
Really?
Yes.
Well, she's a ball.
I have Judges and Willis's. That side of the family.
Well, Tammy's from High Top. You probably know where that is.
Oh,
the
yeah,
water tower. Well, they tore down the water tower, but I used to tell everybody High Top had a water tower. They didn't have a red light or a stop sign. They just had a water tower. And then now they tore that down. They don't even have that anymore. They do have a pretty cool park, but
we recently did a video on the Walls of Jericho. I don't know if you're familiar with the Walls of Jericho.
I've never been, but I know about what you're talking about.
It's amazing.
So if you come on up to the park, you know where the new park is, or the new community center they built several years ago on the left. If you're coming from Tennessee, on the left. If you come on up, do you know where the green water tower used to be on the left?
I am not familiar with it at all, honestly. This has been, I
Anyway.
was so young.
Yeah, it's not far from there where she was raised. So, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's Highway 16 in Tennessee. I don't know what it turns into once it gets to Alabama.
For the life of me, I can't think. You think as many times as I drove it, I would remember that. Is it 79?
It may be.
Tammy. Hey, got family. Judge, do you know any judges? What was the other family name?
Willis.
Willis. What's that road that runs through?
Giffords and Sisk.
Giffords?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Married a Gifford.
Yeah, Tammy's brother Henry married a Gifford. Annette.
Bruce Gifford.
Bruce Gifford.
I don't know.
Well, we're trying to have a family.
I know.
Is that 79 that runs? That is 79 that runs across the mountain in the Scottsboro. Yep. All right. Say hi to everybody. Say bye.
So,
okay.
somebody's still working here.
I got a disaster in the bathroom. Don't look. Oh, man. Y'all just don't know. My nerves survive it all. Have done really good. And if I didn't have two awesome producers, the show would have not have went on. We're at 986, everybody. We got to get to work. We're slowing down. We got to get 14 gets them to 1K even.
Right.
So we got to keep it rolling. So what is the? I know everything's up in the air right now, but what is the next plan for next trip?
Well, you know, Iceland was next, so we planned on going to Glacier National Park, right?
Oh, the cat. Sorry, y'all. Camera.
The fur baby.
We've decided against Glacier because I'm not sure if our national parks are 100% right now. And if we're going to go that far, I want to be able to experience all of it. Visitor centers, everything at 100%. So I think we have decided to go back to Michigan, surprise, surprise for the people that follow us, to go to the UP and visit do some boondocking in the UP and go see Lake Superior again.
That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, we don't know. Everything's up in the air right now. We don't know when things are going to start getting better.
Yeah, I don't know either. And, you know, you see stuff like I seen today where they're classifying people with it that don't even have the symptoms. And that just drives me crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so in this big van that y'all are building, I'm asking the boss over here. I'm not asking, I'm asking the boss, and we all know who the boss is.
Yeah.
What is one thing that has to be in this van before you go full time? If it was empty and you said, I got it besides the bed. Let's say besides the bed.
Okay. Because I love our bed we built.
Yeah. So what's the one thing besides the bed you said I'm not leaving this driveway until it has this?
You know, I'm not that particular because we can normally find ways to make do when we're out on the road. But we did find when we're in Michigan, a little external air conditioner sure would go a long way. A little portable air conditioner for sleeping at night.
All right, so y'all got to check out Van Life with Gina Payne.
Okay.
Do y'all have her channel?
Yes.
She has a little, I'm thinking it's a 110. It may be a 12 volt. It's a little, I think it's a 110 Walmart standalone air conditioner. and she puts the drain into a gallon jug, so it drains into a
Okay,
gallon jug.
yeah.
And she just pours it out.
We were trying to think of how we could, vent it to one of the passenger window or something.
Yeah. So she got that down pat, and she has like ungodly heat according to her, and so she says it does really good, keeps it burning.
Good. The problem we've been seeing with most of them I'm looking at is they're basically a humidifier.
Yeah.
And we
Puts a
don't
lot of
need
water.
the dampness in the van.
No.
Yeah, so we have a 110 portable too. But it's like on wheels. We just put it underneath our front counter space in ours.
Right.
We vent ours through the floor.
Oh, okay.
It's
Just
not a humidifier type. It's an actual AC. It's like 8,000 BTU.
We found one that was 8,000 BTU, and it actually includes a dehumidifier. So we're kind of looking at that one, but we're just not sure yet.
Kind of learning as we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't want to overdo, before we really do our research. We don't want to buy something that we're not going to be happy with.
Yeah.
Well, and you might want to start your build before you actually get into throwing a big old air conditioner in your way.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. We've got the bed in there. It's built to so that our kayaks can fit underneath it, so we can take the kayaks along. And the trip we did to Michigan was kind of a sizing trip to see what kind of storage we might need to be able to build extra storage shelves.
Yeah.
Fortunately for
I
us,
think Vanderella Kelly from with Johnny's Journey, I think Kelly does a lot of research. So you'll probably learn a lot from that build.
Right. Yes.
I know I'm anxious to watch it and see.
Mm-hmm.
I want a truck camper.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I haven't talked Tammy into one yet. I'm just saying what I want. I didn't say we were getting one. No way. Go out and start texting Tammy. But I want one, and I got to get Grassroots Living on here to talk Tammy
Right.
farming. But we've stopped at 986. We've got to find 14 more people. But I watch these van life builders because a lot of that is used in a lot of different situations. So, I want my basic necessity for the truck camper is a lazy boy chair. I mean, basically, other than that, there's plenty of trees out there to pee by, and a sink with some water, and I'm good. Country boy.
Exactly.
But now you got to have a bathroom and a shower. So
see, I don't feel like we would need that. It would be nice to have. Every couple of days, you're definitely going to need one, but that's not top of my priority list. So, I can understand.
I broke my leg when we were in between houses before we bought this one. We were living in a loaner house my uncle had. I broke my leg in that process, and I was 12 weeks in a cast. My left leg from my tail to my ankle. They left my foot out, thank the Lord. And so I learned how to take rag bath. And I'm like, I could do that for 2 days in a truck camper. Stop in a hotel, take a shower, go 2 more days. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I could handle that. It wouldn't be like I would be doing it like I could do it a lot of days. I done it 12 weeks.
Exactly.
I didn't run nobody out of the house.
And that's our plan for the UP is to really try out the boondocking, the dry camping, try it out that way. And, every couple of days, maybe hit a campsite, and go grab a shower at the campsite.
I want to go cross country. I don't care so much about going some places out west, but I would like to go see my friends in some of these western states. Maybe do like Felix and them did, drive by the West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not do.
I'm looking forward to your videos.
But that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to go see Van Life with Gina Payne, Bob's Adventure, and and Burning Up the Road,
Mm-hmm.
Boxman D. I like to go out west and see a lot of those and uh, do some of that. I mean, we've never been past Dallas, Texas, and we flew there. Well, we flew there once and drove there once.
Right.
And I've
Yeah.
never been further north than Kansas City,
Okay.
Kansas. Yeah, and then Savannah, Georgia, and then Miami, Florida. So that's my circle.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Wow,
did Arizona. Go ahead.
I was just going to tell Gary he needs to get out more.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but I have flown halfway around the world.
True.
More than what? More, I got more miles than most of y'all got.
Yeah.
we did go to Arizona in February before everything became locked down, and we flew into Phoenix and we rented an expedition, a big Ford Expedition, and it was built out. It had a bed built in the back of it. It was a camper van, basically, is what it was. And we drove from Phoenix to the Salton Sea over in California and back. And we spent some time in Quartzsite then, a day or two in Quartzsite. And so we're really looking forward to, hopefully we'll get some of these meetups in January or February. Hopefully our Quartzsite meetups will happen.
So what does it cost? You talked about renting that expedition. What did that cost? Like, is that expensive?
Well, we had it for 9 days. I think we had it for 9 days, and it was right around $600. I mean, you can't do a hotel for 8 nights.
And a hotel won't have near as much fun.
Exactly. And we had reserved campsites. We stayed in state parks all the way across, and we did one night of boondocking in some of the BLM land outside of Quartzsite. So that was a little taste.
Y'all flew to Arizona and then rented it?
Yep.
We had to
Then
get
we
Uber.
went to California?
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty good because y'all probably put a lot of miles on that little dude.
We did, and we had like 200 miles a day, I believe, is what we could drive with it. So we were way under our mileage.
Wow. So was it expensive doing that in Iceland?
No, not at all.
Not really. I don't remember.
I don't either.
I can't remember how much it cost us, but the hotels there are a little more expensive.
You got to, think it was our transportation. We drove all around the island.
Mm-hmm.
That was over 800 miles just to drive around the island. Yeah. And so it was our transportation and our
hotel. Mm-hmm.
But we did have to pay for campsite every night,
but they were just like $10 or $15 a night, so they weren't bad.
I missed that. How much did you say it was to rent it?
I can't remember what the cost was. But I'm thinking it might have been $1,300 maybe.
I was thinking $1,500.
And that was how many days?
8 days.
But y'all had a lot of miles.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It was a great adventure.
That sounds like, $5,000 worth of fun.
Oh, yeah. It was absolutely worth it. We can't wait till we can go back and hang out for a month or two when we retire.
What y'all got to do, I've got the ultimate video for y'all, and I think it would go viral. You got to do the trip as a how-to and where-to. How to do it.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Because in that way, Happy Place Camping and me and Tammy and Nettie and Mel, we could all watch your video and we could all go together and we could caravan 3 videos across Iceland.
I'm kind of a Google nerd. I enjoy the research and figuring out where to go and how to do it. So I'm a little bit of a Google nerd.
Yeah. So that sounds cool. I mean, I want to go to Iceland right now. So I want to go and do that.
Most amazing things we've ever done. It's such a beautiful, beautiful country.
So now that's got me wanting to fly to Arizona and rent me a
Ford Expedition.
What was the
Ford
company?
Oh yeah, we used outdoorsy.com and they offer campers, pull behind trailers, whatever you want to rent. and that's who we went with with Arizona.
Man.
And this man just happened to have built out an expedition and had a little refrigerator in it. We kept food in the refrigerator in between the seats. It was very, very handy.
Man, that sounds like fun. I mean, that would nearly be better than driving from Alabama out there.
It was. And
enjoy
we're always short on time because we go when we have vacation from work. So it was just so much easier to fly out there and then enjoy the West instead of having to drive cross country.
You spent 2 days driving there and then 2 days driving back.
We're not getting your audio that well.
He talks low. I always have to turn him up when I edit him on our videos.
I was saying that we had to spend 2 days driving to Arizona.
Can y'all hear him?
It's kind of broken.
It's like when it goes from you to him, like we lose it.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened.
I'll let you explain it.
I don't know what you're saying.
Like it's a real hot mic when you're talking. When it goes to him,
It's just my voice. It's my voice.
try it again.
I was just saying it takes about 2 days to drive out to Arizona, and then 2 days driving back. If you have to take vacation, then it's a lot of your vacation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why we always try to put in as many miles driving as we can on the first day or two. That way we can get there and start enjoying stuff because even though the road trip is kind of part of the fun, you also really kind of want to go do the good stuff too. Also, and if you're on limited time, it makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're at 987. We've got them 10. We need to get them 13 more. Man, surely there's 13 more people in here that don't have Trouba Duo. We're trying to get them to 1,000 tonight. That'd be awesome. So, man, we got 39 people in the house, and we've only been on 37 minutes. That's pretty good. Usually it takes us an hour for anybody to show up.
Yeah. So you want to let them talk about their stickers since you still have that on the screen there?
Might need to. Squirrel. So, Lucy.
Lucy
wants to know if you have stickers that y'all sticker swap.
We do have stickers. You can find us on Instagram under Simple Life Big Adventures, and we can swap addresses that way. Or our email address is on the our information page on YouTube.
Happy Place Camping or Nettie1 will find that email and drop the email. Maybe. Kind of.
Well, I've been dropping the Facebook and Instagram links.
Okay. I had their YouTube link programmed into the bot, so if I was good, I'd had all that. But you know me. Yeah. Hey, these two guys right here, I just want to tell everybody something. The show would not have went on with all this downsizing if it weren't for these.
Over here, yeah.
Yahoos.
Yahoos.
That's not a negative. That's completely love, Yahoos.
That's right. It's funny. We got a group text going now, and between us three, and I'll have like caulking or paint all over my hands, and they'll just at the same time start texting, and I'm like, and I couldn't even respond. And so it's 2 minutes before I respond back. By the time I respond back, they've went on to something else. We got 40 in the house. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in. So we got Simple Life Big Adventure, and they are talking about all their adventures. I'm telling you what, gone from a simple 16-foot travel trailer to now a big full-size van and the travel trailer.
Yes, yeah.
And they're big kayaking gurus.
Now,
do what?
Do you plan to keep your trailer?
Yes.
Are you going to keep your trailer?
Yes. Yeah, we'll keep it. We haven't towed it yet, but the plan is if we go somewhere to stay for, 7, 10, 12 days, take the camper, and we can keep the kayaks and bicycles inside the van and then sleep in the camper.
Or buy you a toy hauler, throw the kayak in the well. That's what I do. Actually, I've not had my kayaks in my toy hauler.
Melinda and Scotty were the first ones to invite us to go kayaking with them, and that's been months ago. And we haven't made it over there yet, but we are going to do that at some point because they show the most beautiful falls and things and places they kayak, and it kills me.
You are more than welcome to come on.
So you're not but an hour and a half from me.
Right. Yep. Because you're right down by Fort Payne, right? Near Fort Payne?
Fort Payne's where we go 10 miles.
Yeah.
We're Rainford. We're up on Sand Mountain. Fort Payne's down in the valley.
Okay. Gotcha.
So DeSoto State Park's out on Lookout.
Yep.
Right across the hill. So, but yeah, y'all got a lot of good places. Do y'all go up to the, my mind just went blank. Do y'all ever go over to the Davy Crockett State Park and camp any? Up near Rogersville in Savannah, Tennessee?
We have visited the park, but we haven't camped there yet.
I used to go through there. We own an inflatable business. There used to be a guy in Savannah, Tennessee that made inflatables, and I'd go through there a lot. Beautiful place. I've never camped there.
Yeah.
But I've also heard the campground was
Well, if it's the one I'm thinking of, they were packed in there very tight. It was real tight quarters, real small camping spots.
Yeah. So, well.
I think so. Is that the one in East Tennessee or the one outside of Nashville? Because there's David Crockett State Park and then the Birthplace State Park.
I think it's the one not far. I'm trying to think. That Rogersville. You go out of Rogersville into Tennessee, and I'm thinking of what that little town is, but the signs are everywhere. I want to think it's Davy Crockett State Park. I think
that's the one in East Tennessee, I believe.
So, is it not part of it in Alabama, or is it all in Tennessee?
As far as I know, it's all in Tennessee.
All I know is I got my very first speeding ticket right there.
Oh, no.
We'd followed this truck. I had a load of inflatables. We'd followed this truck like 30 miles an hour for like 30 miles. I finally get my first chance to pass, so I give it gas and go around it. Just so happened that's like a 45, and I'm doing 60.
Oh, no. Your patience had run out, and so you're speeding.
Yeah, the state trooper walked up. He said, you were speeding? I said, I guess I was. I said, I'm not going to argue with you. He just laughed. He come back. He said, I could have got you for reckless driving because I must have been like that much over. And he said, but you're such a good sport about it. He tried to throw you a speeding. He said, I just couldn't hardly not write you something. And I'm like, well, you could have not wrote me something.
That's right.
It could have been much worse. He was a nice guy, and he was just doing his job. I was the dummy that was breaking the rules. Let's see here. Let me catch up in the chat, make sure I ain't missing nothing. Somebody said that the birthplace is near Jonesboro. It's what Camping Therapy said. So, there's Jerry Holly, Pickwick State Park in Crump, Tennessee.
We've camped there.
We did camp there. We camped right on the lake. We were how close? 100 yards from the lake or so. We had to walk through the trees to get there, but it was a beautiful campground.
So, if I come to go kayaking up there with y'all, where are we going?
Well, it depends on, do you want to do a river or do you want to do lake?
Easy going. My wife's afraid of water. She'll kayak, but she can't do nothing fast.
We usually go to the Duck River here close to town, close to where we live, and there's a short little trip there. It's 3 hours that we like to take everybody on. It's just
to give you a good taste. Give you a good taste of Duck River.
We got extra kayaks, and we even got a place for you to boondock if you need it.
Yeah, we got 4 kayaks laid out here now that need to be put in a trailer. And
Ours are still hanging out in the van. We said that today. We need to put them away.
ours is outside. So Thomas cleaned them the other day and said, "Dad, you left them under the tree. They got stains on them." I said, "That never hurt anything. That's just war marks."
We got the Elk River here that we like to float, and Collins River is part of some of our favorites.
So y'all, I watched the video of y'all the other day, and y'all were somewhere kayaking, and
We were in Port Austin, Michigan.
that looked a little intense, a little bit. Looked like the wind might have been getting a little water, a little choppy.
It was
The second day kayaking, it was choppy. First day, we did Turnip Rock the first day, and it was smooth as glass. But the next day, it was still beautiful weather, no storms. But that water was, I put my life jacket on. I got so nervous.
Yeah, my wife wouldn't have been out there. I might have been out there, and my son might have been out there, but you wouldn't have got my wife out there.
Well, we were seeing other people leave and head out to go to that rock, that table rock. So I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it.
We got those, I call them fisherman life jackets.
Yeah,
Y'all have them are the best. I like them. I still don't wear mine like I should. If we're doing DeSoto State Park somewhere where it's slick as glass and there's no boats hardly ever, I don't wear them. I keep mine laid under my legs. And I do that a lot of times if we're down at the river.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're just required to have them on the kayak here in Tennessee. We don't have to have them on.
That's all required here in Alabama.
I'll just wear everybody's. That way I feel really safe. My legs, my arms.
You're like my wife. My wife wants hers on.
Yeah. Well, I can barely swim. So yeah. And if
I can't either.
Water freaks me out. You can't swim either? Really?
You can't like swim and you don't wear a life jacket.
I have it handy. I have it ready with me. But I trust my kayak that much.
I'd panic.
We have big fishing kayaks. They're wide and they're so stable. I guess maybe I put my trust in them a little too much, but it's never rolled me. So I have built my trust in my kayak.
We have 10 foot. 2 10 foot. The kids are 8 foot, I think. We have the big ones. They're not ocean kayaks, but they're the big ones. I love it. Only thing, sometimes I'd like to have a smaller one because it's just so much to paddle.
Yeah.
You could definitely fish out of ours. I have fished out of mine. But I was raised on the water, so it don't much scare me when it comes to water. You get dumped, you just get dumped. I'd hate to get dumped now because I got about $10,000 worth of hearing devices.
Oh yeah. We had that happen to a friend on a trip. She was rolled and it ruined both of her hearing aids. You know.
This one is supposed to be waterproof under 20 or 30 feet. This one's not. This is 6,000. This is 3,000.
Yeah, and if it's like her, they consider it cosmetic. The insurance won't even cover those. Is that the way yours is?
Yeah, insurance don't cover. You done good, Nettie, because I just got a message from the same people. We have to. And that,
I've never been in a kayak. I think I just want to stay on land, but it does sound interesting.
It's a very fun sport, and there's so many people get into it right now. Our rivers are just covered up.
There's like
the
a
most
kayak
fun.
shortage.
There's what?
There's like a kayak shortage.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
A part of it's because they're having such a hard time getting them from Asia, though, with all the stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's it's a buyer's market. Everybody's going out and buying them too, so it makes it more difficult.
They can't go to the malls or to the movie theaters, so putting everything
Yeah.
outdoors.
Well, somebody told me bicycles are the same way.
Yes.
I guess it's really hard to find a bicycle right now too. So,
But how do you transport them? Where do you put them? Because they're pretty large. So how do you carry them?
Well, when we did our van build, we built our bed high enough so that we get both kayaks underneath the bed. But the bed is still low enough we can see outside all the windows.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
We could put our smaller kayaks in there, but our big fishing kayaks are just a little bit too big.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
We do have a truck. We also carry them in the truck.
Oh, okay.
hey, Melinda.
Yes.
Thrifty Angela has volunteered to teach us to swim because she competitively swam for like 5 years.
Wow.
So we just need to go there and she'll teach us how to swim.
My dad did try to teach us as young girls. He would take us to the swimming hole at the creek and throw us in and, swim.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that I can't get past in my head. Every time I even learn to swim, there's still, I think I figured out this year, it's the fear of drowning, not necessarily water, but it's just something I have to overcome every time I get around water.
Yep.
But the confidence of swimming might help compensate that, help overcome that. I don't know.
I grew up on the water. My dad taught everybody how to water ski, and I would always ski on the fronts of my dad's skis as he was skiing. And I watched my dad teach so many people how to water ski. One day, Dad said, "It's your turn." And I put a set of skis on, skied around the river first time.
Just jumped right in it.
Yeah, I had watched him teach so many people. I'd heard him say over and over and over everything to do, and just natural.
Jerry Holly has volunteered to save us if we start to drown.
I love all of our friends.
Right?
Yeah, but you got to watch out for his niblets. Water and niblets don't go good with you.
Have y'all heard about that?
I'm not sure about niblets.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, tell it, Nitty.
No. You go ahead and tell it, Gary.
So, Jerry came down and visited me and my wife, and we all went camping at DeSoto State Park. And he left here and went to Arkansas, I think it was, and met up with a friend that had a pontoon and everything. And they went to the lake like every day. And so Jerry was off swimming. They were all out swimming one day, and the fish was coming up biting Jerry on the chest.
On his niblets.
Niblets.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Uncle, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. That was hilarious.
Oh, man.
So, everybody in here got Troubadour, so we're 13 away. But, yeah, Jerry is a hoot, too, by the way. So,
What was your guys' count before you came in here tonight, Melinda? 563,
because I'm not refreshed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good deal. Okay. So they're at 570 now.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Wow, thank y'all.
30 more and you hit 600.
Yep.
We are slow. We are slow and steady.
Yep.
Like running a marathon.
So,
But every little milestone is so exciting.
I know it is.
Every 100, every whatever, it's fun. It's exciting.
If I get a notification, not everyone you get a notification from, but if I get the notification, it's always a celebration. New subscriber.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably didn't tell y'all, but we keep y'all's links running. and I'll start promoting y'all too. But True Duo is good friends, and I wasn't trying to promote them instead of y'all. We was actually
Oh
double
no, it's
promoting.
okay. It's okay.
And so True Duo is we're trying to get them to the 1,000, and we're
Right.
going to y'all too. So I'm glad that y'all got nearly as many as True Duo. And but now True Duo's been around a while, so y'all should get a few more before it's over. True Duo said that's where they were just a few months ago, where y'all are now.
Once we hit 500, it seems like we've sped up quite a bit since we hit 500 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
I think it was 2 weeks ago we hit 500. So I think he calls it the snowball effect. You know, once you have to get the videos out there for people to watch and see what you're offering.
We rocked and rolled pretty good for the first 600. So we had 15, and then MJ met us on Mike and MJ.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
They met us on Instagram. They introduced us to this community in Blue Wave Odyssey, and then we jumped about 300 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And then we went from 300 to 600 pretty quick, and then it slowed down. And then from about 700 to 800 pretty fast. And then, man, it seemed like it took forever from 800 to 1,000. That 950 to 1,000, I think, took 6 years.
I see a lot. It seems like a lot drag from 950 to 1,000.
So we've done pretty good. We're nearly to 940 or 1,040.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're still growing at probably our regular pace. So.
Well, we decided to go ahead and start the YouTube channel just to have our community built, to have friends that we could go see once we do go full time. You know, we wanted to go ahead and have the people out there, and so we're not in any rush. You know, what we get, we get.
We got 5 years, a little over 5 years for retirement. So in the meantime, till we retire, we'll just continue building our community.
Well, the thing about it is, y'all know a lot about what you're getting into by the time you get into it.
Absolutely.
And y'all will have your rig up and built before y'all get started. It won't be like y'all retire, have to buy a rig, then get started.
And then learn everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great way of doing it. I think y'all are doing it the right way. So I think that's awesome. So
hey, Gary.
Do what?
We got Blue Wave in the chat.
There's Blue Wave Odyssey. Do y'all know Blue Wave Odyssey?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Good deal.
I think that's where I first found your channel, was through one of Blue Wave's lives.
Yep. I grew a lot the day that Blue Wave Odyssey shouted us out. Well,
actually, all of y'all. I think all of y'all I met through Blue Wave.
I know that's where I found you guys.
So, I've been shouted out, and I'm a mod over there too, and so a lot of people see me over there.
Okay.
We love Blue Wave Odyssey. He built a big old community, and now he's like vacationing all the time.
Oh yeah,
living his high life. Him and
going and seeing skunk apes and gators.
I gotta watch the latest video, but I watched the one with the shark tooth hunting.
Yeah,
and I'm ready to go. Cool. How about y'all?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yep.
So, but Blue Wave's done a lot, still doing a lot in our community. Not just done, still is. He helps Box Fan D. Well, he still helps all of us. I can pick up the phone right now and call him.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, he called me. I was kayaking when I was filming my kayaking video, and he said, "You're filming, right?" He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Kayaking down the river." And I think he was on the beach somewhere camping. But yeah, we love this community. I told somebody the other day, if I never got big, if we never get big in our show, in our channel, never get big, that's no big deal, because we've got our own RV club right here.
Exactly.
Enough. If we didn't get anything else, we got our own RV club right here. Free membership.
Yep.
You know, what other RV club can you be in where you can just pick up the phone and call 30 people
Not
And,
without paying a fee.
That's right. Yeah. So I think we need a community sticker so that everywhere everybody goes, they
Oh,
know.
that would be fun.
Yeah, we need to work on that, guys. We need to come up with a community sticker. That way we could all put it on our RV, and everywhere we go, everybody know, and then we could spread the word and spread the community.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
I'll make one.
Be like our own little RV club. So, but we'd have a lot of buying power too if we done it like that. We went to buy I don't know what, tires or slide spray or whatever. I don't know about that, but y'all can in the private chat. That's what I was talking about. Y'all just use your own judgment. I don't have to be involved in that. Y'all are the professionals. A lot of work going on behind the scenes. People don't know about. Y'all run live streams?
No.
Well, when you get ready to do it, talk to these two ladies right here. They're the professionals. I'm just a good-looking face they put out front. I don't know. I mean, I could have been a model, but I chose to be a YouTube superstar. I don't know. Oh, man. So, let's see how many y'all gained just right quick. Y'all are at 573.
Wow.
Cool.
Troubadour is at 989.
Getting to hang out with a great bunch of folks and gaining subscribers. That's awesome.
Well, that's the only pay you get. By the time I get done paying these two ladies next door, I don't have any money left.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell everybody both of their checks has a lot of zeros in it.
We didn't get snacks in the basement. There was no snacks in the green room.
No snacks.
No snacks.
Well,
No snacks.
I don't know. It could have been my fault. Ain't no coffee either. That's some of that whiskey barrel coffee right there. K&R Destination mailed me some whiskey barrel coffee.
Right. You said they addicted you to it or something.
I am addicted. I drank the Death Wish coffee in the mornings, and then towards the night I go to the whiskey barrel coffee. About cup 4 or 5, I moved to whiskey barrel coffee. So let me make sure I'm not missing anything. So if money wasn't an object, and you take in consideration your travel lifestyle and what your future plans are, if money wasn't an object, what would be your rig of choice the day you retired?
I think I'd still want to keep it simple. I don't want to pull anything big around. I just want to be able to get from point A to point B as easily as possible. And I kind of like what I got right now.
Yeah. So would you not like maybe go diesel 4-wheel drive Pro Master or something?
Okay. Let's start all over.
I said money wasn't an object.
It would be.
You can tell I've done my homework.
Okay, maybe I would be happy with a 4-wheel drive diesel van.
Yeah.
I would love to have a 4-wheel drive van, but they're just so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I don't
awesome. Those big old like safari type ones.
Yeah.
The ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are bad. I want one of those.
When we were in Iceland, that's what you saw. Everything was 4-wheel drive, so they could get up into the highlands. And it was some of the most unique 4-wheel drive vehicles we had ever seen, and we just wanted all of them.
We saw some at Yellowstone. It was like a company.
Right,
They were, probably tour shuttle type thing or something. But, we were like, as soon as we saw one, we were like, oh man, we both really like that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Jerry Holly, how did we miss you, brother?
He's been in here like the whole time, Gary.
Y'all have to tell me. I did say something to him once,
Yeah, you said hello, Jerry
and I
Holly.
forgot to drop the link. Y'all
Well,
have to
and
remind me.
I said he was gonna save us if we were drowning, and
Right,
We
right.
talked about his niblets, and he was in the
yeah, we
chat.
talked about
I even
niblets.
talked about him and didn't drop. I thought we had dropped the link. He just didn't want to come up. I'm like, did I not drop the link? This is the second time that I have left my co-host.
Oh,
And now the third co-host.
Actually, this is the co-host.
I thought I got kicked off because I requested pay. No, I've been busy running around. I had to
he
put
ate
my
all
bed
our
together.
snacks. That's what
He
we
did
want.
say that he had to go
That's
get his
where we
bed.
went.
Yeah, I did. It's
Yeah.
made now, thank God. I don't have no
Oh.
curtains, so if anybody wants to come by and watch me sleep, it's all open. I have no
Oh,
curtains.
Oh Lord. So, all right. So, if y'all go full time, are y'all keeping a base camp?
I think so.
I think we
It's
will.
some form of a base camp anyway. We've got 3 kids. Hopefully, we can use one of their homes to come back to.
Since they used our home their whole life, we're gonna use them.
That's what I'm doing right now.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Drew
using your
Holly's
house.
actually living in one of his kids' houses.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not paying any rent either. I hope they're not on it.
So, hey, you say y'all have 3 kids?
Yes.
I guess y'all are about my age, so I'm guessing they're grown and
They're
gone.
grown. Yep.
One's 30, one's
27.
27, one's 25.
Mhm.
I got a 27-year-old and a 20-year-old. I got one still home. He just graduated RN school, fixing to start his nurse practitioner school.
Oh, yeah.
He's already working, thank the Lord, because we're not. So he has his own spending money. So, but yeah, we had 2, and I wouldn't take nothing for neither one of them. So,
Mhm.
well, I
wait.
take that back. We have 4, 2 humans and 2 fur babies.
Right. Oh, our fur babies are in more trouble now than the kids ever were.
Oh yeah, ours are too. Ours is real close to being homeless, from what I hear with Tammy.
But base camp is important to us. Maybe even a tiny house here in Tennessee that we can always come back to. We're not sure yet, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there.
So, are y'all like me? Y'all think that tiny living and, of course, RVs, if y'all watch Meet Kevin video, I've shared it in our Friends of Our Channel playlist. But if y'all watch that video from a couple of days ago that Kevin from Meet Kevin done, he talked about RV sales is out the roof. Stocks in RV companies are soaring. And that tells me that RVs are a hot item, and also it also tells me that people is getting rid of these houses, and tiny living may come back to be cool again, like it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be cool to us when we get to it.
Yeah.
Something about being debt free, ain't it?
Yes,
That's exactly.
yeah.
That's the appealing part.
You think about how much time you spend mowing the grass, doing
Mhm.
maintenance on the house, and the money invested. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, and I'd rather be having fun.
Well, me too. Thanks, Jerry Holly.
really.
I have to figure out how
Why
to pay
do
you to get on the show.
need a big house? Because really, the only reason you have a big old house is to store all your stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the point of all that stuff?
Mhm.
Some of it is knickknacks and decorations, or
No, I'm sure it's a sentimental thing. That's just the way we're wired, I think.
Yeah.
But you have to get past that and think that you want to live simply and not have to dust all of those knickknacks.
Right.
Right.
Box Van D, the superstar, just come in the room. Yep, Box Van D is in the house. Thanks,
First
Box
time,
Van D, for coming by.
First time we saw Box Van D was on Cheap RV Living a couple years ago, I believe, when he did an interview of her.
Yep, now she's a rock star.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Thanks, RV Reviews by the Air Force guy. Paul, thanks for the super chat. So let's give away some stuff. Y'all may have a little longer because I got to get over to my stopwatch. All right. Everybody make a comment in the chat. You got 1 minute starting now. And Simple Life, I can add y'all. Y'all are guests. Everybody, if y'all have a YouTube tab open, you can, y'all can type in if y'all have a YouTube tab open.
I don't have a tab open.
Okay, I will add you. I add our guests.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to go over here and open that. And delete that. And then share.
Hey, Blue Wave Odyssey. I hope you still like me.
I love you, Jerry.
Jerry's
I do
trying not to
too.
laugh. He's trying not to laugh. Look at him.
5 seconds, guys.
Oh my God, 5 seconds.
I love you.
4,
All right.
3,
So
2,
I'm going
1.
to copy and paste the participant list.
He's not kidding. 5 minutes is 5 minutes. Man,
1 minute.
1 minute, man. Thank you, Aaron.
So copy, paste. Let me add, I got to take me off and add our guest on there. Remember, one entry per household.
Can I run over to my other house and do it from there? Or is it if it's at a different house?
All right, let's save it. Save. Shuffle. And get us a winner. Looks like,
Wow.
oh man, it's slow-mo gonna be a two-time winner. Slow-mo won this morning. Wow, good job, Slow-mo. Whoops. Win it again, but
Yeah, I got to win 2 prizes now. Gotta get 2
no.
prizes.
We
Oh, it's gonna land on me. Watch, it's gonna land on me now. Yeah.
Oh.
First time I never won.
It won't let me click on it keeps, I'm trying to open the prize wheel and it spun the wheel instead.
Well, I was just glad to see my name being a winner for once, even though I didn't win nothing. It was cool.
Oh, man.
I knew it was going to be my name. I just,
Jerry. Start
Do what?
dancing. He's going to start dancing.
Adventure RV Adventure. It was just a joke. He did it just for a joke. You know how you take a knife and you put it in somebody and then you twist it a little bit? You know, don't bring him on the show, then he jabbed me a little bit.
All right, let's see what Slow-mo wins tonight.
He'll just give it to me, I'm sure. Oh, come on. Gary the Bear. Gary the Bear. It's going to get it. Yep.
Gary the Bear package. All right. So, Slow Momentum, contact John at Over the Hill RV, and he will hook you up.
Hey, just spin it again to see what I would have won.
Yeah.
Really good.
Let's go over here and
Well, spin it. I gotta see what I would have won.
I'll go over here and spin it so you can't see. That way I can say you were the one picking the prize.
Oh, I love you, Gary.
Man, that's crazy. Oh me. So let me get back over here and find all of my stuff going on here. There we are. So yeah, congratulations, Slow Momentum. 2-time winner for the day. So we let everybody, they can win one prize per show. And so Slow Momentum won this morning the first time we gave away, and then he won tonight. So
What did you win this morning?
I think he won a Johnny's Journey mug with our logo and Johnny's Journey.
Wow. See, I won a camp sign from Aaron Jemison.
Good deal. So we got about 14 more minutes here. And is Johnny's Journey going live tonight?
No, it will be Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's right. They're probably, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they're on a plane. I forgot. They're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are they going live after you?
Rayleigh is. Rayleigh's going live in their spot. So. All right. Simple Life, Big Adventure. So do you have any plans on meeting any of the community members anytime soon?
Nothing set in stone, but anytime that we can, we want to meet. We want to meet everybody.
We was really close to hooking up with Mike and MJ in Arizona, but
Timing didn't work out.
Wow.
Are you guys going to go to Mayberry?
We have to work that weekend, so we're going to miss Mayberry.
Did you now you said y'all work for did you say Brickstone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We make tractor trailer tires and
Bus tires.
Yeah, bus tires. I've been doing it for 20 years, going on 21. She's going on 19 years out there.
Wow. So that's amazing. Y'all both work for the same company.
Well, we met there.
Nothing wrong with that.
They put us on a machine together and it happened.
Y'all still on the same machine?
No, we refuse to. I refuse to do that anymore.
So do what?
We did stay in the same department for a couple of years, and then I went to a different department. She went to another department. We haven't worked together in about 12 years now.
12 years, yeah.
Y'all work same shift?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's nice.
That's cool.
That's pretty awesome there, Jerry Holly.
You did a good job on it.
Aaron does pretty good handiwork, don't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So what part of that do you do? Like, I'm just interested. That fascinates me.
Me too.
Currently, right now, I do sidewalls and treads. I work with extruders, and we take the rubber provided to us by her department. She provides all the rubber, and we make treads and sidewalls and a couple other components.
I got you.
On the beginning of the process, we have all the raw material, the bell rubbers. Comes in and we throw it all in a mixer, a big recipe that goes in a mixer, and we sheet out rubber. We make the rubber.
There's like probably at least 100 different kinds of rubbers that go into these tires, depending on what component it is.
My stepdad worked at Goodyear, Scottsboro, Alabama for years, and I think they made the steel belts. I think what they did.
Yeah. Well, that's the department we met in. It's where we made the belts. It's called stock cutting, and I spent a couple years doing belts and body plies and beads also.
Yeah, I got you. I have probably wore out a bunch of bus tires. I drive a school bus.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I have probably wore my share of bus. I don't even know what brand we run on them buses.
Well, if you ever had Bridgestone on them, there's a good chance that we had our hands in making it.
So is most of the big bus and truck tires made there in Tennessee?
Yes, in our plant, the only two plants is our plant and the Laverne plant, which is near Nashville, Tennessee.
I got you. That's a lot of tires, ain't it? Somebody said they're closing the Goodyear plant in Gadsden. Well, they done closed the one in Scottsboro. They're going to close the one in Gadsden, I heard.
I haven't heard that.
So, that's weird when you hear a big company like
Goodyear
closing.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're probably closing those plants and going to high-tech plants. Because those plants have been around since before I was born, probably.
That's the problem with the Laverne plant here in Tennessee. It's really old, and it has been struggling in the past.
What part of Tennessee are you guys from?
Manchester, Tennessee. We're like 70 miles east of Nashville on I-24.
Okay. My hometown was Savannah, Tennessee. That's where I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
Be going back down there Friday, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ever in the area, stop by and see us.
All right, I gotta go down for a visitation. My cousin's wife passed away of cancer, so they're having her service on Saturday. So it's going to be a quick run down and back. But how far are you from Savannah?
I am not sure.
I've looked that up before, but I can't remember.
You know, Tennessee's a fairly big state. You know, from east to west. You know, it takes about 8 hours.
I was in Nashville when I went down to saw Gary. Stopped up in Nashville and then went back over to Arkansas.
We are 165 miles.
Well, that's not far.
West of you.
I want somebody to do a big digital map that we can share. And
everybody.
Oh, and everybody drop a pin for your location.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Somebody needs to do that that's got a lot more knowledge than I do.
Troubadour is up to 990.
Yeah, they're up to 990.
10 more people.
Man, if y'all don't have Troubadour, go get them. Also, our friends here, let's see, I've lost their channel.
575.
575.
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty good. Moving on up. So it don't take long, Mayor Gary. Kyle, you're asking for trouble. Kenneth Oak said he has family up around Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville's 2 hours from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Right
about
at 2 hours.
Our daughter done some internship work at a church when she graduated Auburn in E-Town, Kentucky, Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I'd go through Nashville, or we'd go through Nashville going up that way. And I don't like going through Nashville. I don't know
either.
That is the worst, especially when you go around the corner to go north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the worst. That is this. If there's ever been a malfunction junction, that is it.
That would be it. You're right.
You're in the wrong lane, and they tell you which lane you need to be in about 10 feet before you need to be in that lane. 6 lanes over. And then you got 5 lanes merging in.
Yeah.
And nobody lets you over.
No. I make my way over. I drive a pretty good sized truck. I turn the blinker on, and people start moving.
Drives a
Eagle.
Dodge.
I drive a Dodge, a Ram. It ain't a Dodge. I drive a Ram, and if I turn my blinker on, you better dodge it.
Little bitty truck.
Oh, Lordy mercy. Jerry's just ashamed to drive his. He leaves it in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's got tree sap all over it. Would y'all like to guess what he drives? He won't even tell people what he drives.
Oh, I drive a Ford, buddy. A Ford. I drive a truck. Right, Nettie? Right, Nettie?
You lost Nettie. Nettie is working. You interrupted Nettie.
I heard him, and I was going to say stop yelling at him. That's all I had.
Thank you. Hey, John was taking your spot tonight. He didn't know you were in there when Gary was yelling at me on my show.
Yeah. Slow momentum said to tell you it's a ram.
Yeah, he drives one of them too.
So let's see here. Anybody got one last question for our guest? And we're going to rock and roll out of here in just a couple more minutes. Don't forget, in the morning, we're going to have Anna Peterson, which is Living Light RV's daughter, going to be with us in the morning. So you guys make sure to be there in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.
I'll be there, Gary.
10 to 12. You're going to be there? You've missed. How many days have you missed? You're done. I'm done having to dock your pay. Nettie told me the other day you ran out of vacation time.
I'm home now.
You're home.
I'm real close to work too. I mean, it's just like I'm getting closer to going back to work.
So, Jerry, Savannah, Tennessee, just buzz on down here and help me and Tammy get this house done.
I could do that.
You ain't got no reason to go back north.
Not really. Well, just 3.
Well, you can come down here for a few more days.
I could. I'm going to too.
Okay, Gary. It
Yes,
looks
ma'am.
like KNR has some news that they want to tell us in the chat.
KNR has some news.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He wants to tell it in the chat, or does he want to get up here and tell it? We've got 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes.
Come on up here, KNR.
Yeah, come on up.
Tell the news. Troubadour, you are so special to everyone in here. So
There's the link, KNR. We got to hurry. So Troubadour is at $9.90. Dadgum. What is Simple Life Big Adventure? Y'all remind me tomorrow. We'll run both of these tomorrow morning. And I'll try to put it in the bots and we'll run it.
if you let me on.
It's KNR coming up. Kyle is pregnant.
Who's the father? You guys. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I don't guess he's coming up. I don't see him.
Funny.
I don't know. I don't even see him in the chat.
I seen him say something, Mayor Geary.
Yeah, that was like the last thing I saw.
Whoops, we lost Nettie.
Jerry is the pawpaw.
Oh, here's KNR. Hang on. While this is Ryan. Jerry, we may be in trouble.
Okay. Ready.
She's got that. She's got.
Let me know if I need to take my shirt off.
Look, she's got Jerry. She's got the look.
Uh-oh. There she is.
So, again, it's not always Kyle. Ryan is a part of KNR Destinations.
You might need to change it to Kyle and Ryan Destination.
I still think everybody would think it's Kyle. Kyle? No, it's Ryan. Anyway, I just wanted to remind everybody we have epic news for everybody tomorrow. So please make sure you show up to the live. And we're doing a premiere right after the live. So it's going to be good times. You'll get to see Kyle get beat up.
Yeah.
You're going to name it after Gary?
Yeah, I saw Aaron's comment about, is Kyle pregnant? You know what? If Kyle was pregnant, we would be able to live off of that income.
Right.
Hey, come up in the morning and we'll promote the show.
Okay.
Don't let me forget it.
Okay.
All right, we gotta go raid. We're over. We're running
All
over.
right.
And Eddie's already there, so.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ryan. Bye,
Bye,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye. Love you.
Bye, Ryan.
All right, Simple Life, Big Adventures. It's been a blast. Y'all come
Thank
back
you.
sometime and hang out.
Mhm.
Thanks so much for having us on.
You get close to 1,000, we'll bring you back. Try to get you up there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
So let's get out of here and go raid Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Yeah, he just popped on.
They're filling in for Johnny's Journey.
Mhm.
Let me find my outro. All right. Love you guys. See y'all in
Love
the
you.
morning. Or if I
All
don't
right.
see y'all in the morning, the next time I see y'all.